Whoever created the tradition of not seeing the bride in the wedding dress beforehand saved countless husbands everywhere from hours of dress shopping and will forever be a hero to all men. Avatar, the highest grossing film of all time, seems to have made zero impact on culture. No one references the movie and no one really talks about it since it was released 10 years ago. The syllables in "on your mark, get set, go" are a countdown. The internet both almost killed off the postal service with email and then made it more needed than ever with online delivery. The tallest person in the world has physically experienced being the exact height of every other person in the world at some point. Both concrete and glass are mostly made of sand, which makes skyscrapers just really tall sandcastles. Being an adult is like one of those choose your own adventure stories, but every option sounds terrible and costs way too much. Bottled water companies do not produce water, they produce plastic bottles. If centaurs were real, the bottom half would start walking around immediately after being born, while the top half would be all floppy for the first 2 years. A shark eating a human thinking it's a seal is the equivalent of a human eating a raisin cookie thinking it was chocolate chip. Knowing you have the next day off is more relieving than the actual day off. The actual day off is stressful because you feel it slipping away. If you put a map of your country on the floor, there will be a point on the map that is touching the actual point it refers to. People who post pictures of restaurant menus on Yelp when you can't find them anywhere else are the real MVPs. Smelling your own fart puts that fart back inside of you. The main child actors in Harry Potter were tutored on set, so they theoretically went to school at Hogwarts. In the wizarding world, rappers would be the hardest to battle. Imagine how fast they could cast multiple spells. At -40 we are all on the same page. It's cold as fuck and even Fahrenheit and Celsius can't be bothered arguing for a moment. Ignoring a problem is just like letting it level up before facing you. Scientists have two jobs: figuring out how the world works and figuring out how to explain it to morons. Maybe we're all playable characters in a cosmic video game, and the fridge is the save point, which is why we all sorta open it, look inside, and then wander off without eating anything. Most rappers sing about being richer than they actually are. Most country singers sing about being poorer than they actually are. If you are rich enough, parking tickets are just how much it costs to park there. Unless you're into paleontology, the time in your life when you know the most about dinosaurs usually ranges from 5 to 10 years old. Peeing in your dream and actually wetting yourself is a dream come true. People ask what you do for a living so they can calculate the level of respect they will give you. Watching people come through the arrivals gate at an airport is like watching a random person generator. In the anime, Ash Ketchum was supposed to be a huge Pokemon fan before he left on his journey. But every time he sees any kind of Pokemon, he has to pull out his Pokédex because he doesn't know what it is. Ash Ketchum was a poser before he left on his journey. Not too long ago we checked the news to verify something we saw on the internet. Now we check the internet to verify what we see on the news. Boneless wings is just a way to make adults feel better about ordering chicken nuggets. A parking ticket is a speeding ticket for going 0 miles per hour where it isn't allowed. All dogs are therapy dogs. The majority of them are just freelancing. As an adult, any free time you have is actually just you procrastinating something. People say stretching or exercising in the morning makes your entire day better. But managing to take the big poo before you leave for work has a much stronger and longer lasting positive impact on your day. McAfee virus protection is a virus in itself because if you don't pay them they send you annoying pop-ups and alerts until you do. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.